Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man, giving you the truth back to making videos. There's a glare in here. Okay, so I have a good one. Well, me personally, I think almost all, if not all of my videos are good, but I need to talk about this. It's so many to this, so I'm just going to do it by parts. And this is part one. Things that you should never take off a woman. Now, I have some asterisks because there's some things you want to give them time to change. As usual, it looked like I got something on my face. But some things are a no-go, and I'm going to let you know what's a no-go. See, any guy that's been dealing with women, you know that women talk a lot of bull crap. And every blue moon, they're right. So you don't want to just 100% blow them off when you discern that they're being sincere and trying to make things better. It just depends. Like some stuff, no, you ain't no coming back from. You as a man, you have to value yourself to the point where there are some things that is just no coming back from. It's just not, you did this, I can't trust you. And eventually I'm going to socially, not physically, YouTube, not physically, dump you on your head. What's socially dumping somebody on their head? Breaking up with them. Stop dealing with them altogether unless you have to. Like you got kids and stuff, you deal with them based on that. Like, but some of these women need to be socially dumped on their head. Remember R. Anderson, those of you that are in my age group, you know, the golden group, like we know about everything. Like we experienced 1985 as kids. All the movies, the wrestling, the sports with Jordan, Larry Bird and all that. You know what I mean by when I say the R. Anderson spine buster? Like you gotta socially do a spine buster on them. Throw them off the ropes. Bang! Not physically. They let them talk. Like, let them talk. And if, you know what? I'll save that for the next one. It just brought me to something that there's no way I should let this, keep this up. Matter of fact, I gotta put it on there. I got to put this on there. So we're gonna make it 11. We're gonna make this 11. I was gonna put it on the next part, but I gotta put it on this one. The first thing you should never take off a woman is not giving you sex. Not giving you sex. Not giving you sex. Now watch this. I'm finna go somewhere. The only, and I'm not even making this an asterisk. The only situation where I can understand her not giving you none is if she's a virgin and she's a devout believer in God. That's it. That's it. And if you, anyway, when we wait till our wedding day, have you did it before? Yeah. How many times? 35. We not waiting. Drop them. Because here's the thing. Wedding day ain't walking down the aisle. Wedding day is the day that y'all, according to the Bible, y'all commit and y'all say, okay, we're going to do this thing called marriage. I would advise you not to do it legally, guys. Just have all your agreements and take them to a notary public, but don't go to the courthouse because that's when you, with these women, I got a book coming out about this, and I'm not going to even mention it until it's published. Once it's published, then you'll hear me mentioning it, and I'm going to make a video of the things that's in the book. But Not giving you sex. Not giving you sex. So these women be like, they've been married before, right? That did all type of stuff to boyfriends before their first husband, second, third, whatever. But then they'll try to tell you, oh, we not in unto marriage. Okay. That is the point where, because you don't ever let them withhold sex from you. Unless, like I said, they're a virgin and they wait until that special night. Let's say you are planning a show wedding, as I call it. No, okay, well, you wait. But if she has been around the way, like LL Cool J said, nah, ain't no waiting. What you think, I'm the soft guy? You got to nip that in the bud from the beginning. Because if she did that to you in the beginning, wait, I don't want this. Then she will do that to you now. And when she gets older. When they get older, they think they don't have to do the things that they used to do, but you still have to do the things that you do, like pay bills. You don't take that off them. You know, they got to be socially dumped on their head. Like, if you correct her on it and she ever does it again on that, plan your social dump. Number 2, saying they are the prize. That is disrespectful towards God. And that's disrespectful towards you as a man. Because when women say they are the prize, either they not into God like that, because he's made it clear that they are to help. Like they there to assist the man. And when Eve did what she did, unfortunately for all of the rest of you ladies, he said that man shall rule over you. So anybody that you're in a relationship with, they supposed to be ruling over you. Ruling over you. These presidents of the United States, prime ministers, governments, all that stuff, that don't come into play. What comes into play is what the Most High said. And when Eve did what she did, being the first woman, he said that man shall rule over you. Now, if you got a problem with that, then you either need to just, if you are saying you spiritual, if you are saying you saved, or if you are saved, then you need to take that up with the Most High, because he never changed it. So saying they are the prize is an asterisk, because you want to correct them. You want to give them a chance to change the way they think. If they don't change the way they think, they're going to make it miserable for you. And you best, if you're in a marriage with them and they don't change this, keep asking them, see where they at, and just get rid of them. Like, just take your hit, say, we have a reconcilable difference. Because as she gets older, she's going to get more disrespectful. Everything that she feels you need to do for her, she's going to hold it in her heart as resentment against you. Don't try to act like I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I've seen this play out many times for many people. Number 3 is adultery. This should be number 1. It's an absolute no. I don't care. Kids can cry, daddy leaving, blah, blah, blah. If she cheats on you, y'all don't have no relationship. You wasting your time. You wasting your life. You need to get you a woman that won't cheat on you or be by yourself. Because you're going to spend money. This chick going to be eating in your house. You're going to have to buy her things. Why would you buy a woman anything that cheated on you? Why? Don't ever let these women devalue who you are as a man. The way you're supposed to see yourself as a man is the way God sees you. Now, if you a little devil, you all that, you one of them, this ain't even, what I'm saying right now ain't even for you, because you ain't there. But if you a man of God, or you're a man that doesn't have any ill will towards God or ill feeling, you need to get right with him, and you need to see yourself how he sees you. Don't be cash up and you don't owe them nothing, man. You don't learn how to control your sexual desires. And at the point, now you're going to say I'm advocating sin. Because I'm going to tell you something that will benefit you. And yes, the Most High will, look at you like, okay, find you a wife. But before you start simping for women, if it comes down to you getting it done yourself, you know what I mean, or simping for women, get it done yourself. Control your passions. Control them. Don't let women act on your passion. When they do something wrong, do not have sex with them. No makeups, no makeup, sex. Don't do it. Control yourself. See yourself as a king. See yourself as a prize. See yourself as the one with dominion. He said you shall have rule over them. You have dominion. These guys running around and stealing, killing, and doing all this weak stuff. It's because they don't know the dominion that they're supposed to have as men. Walking around here scared of guys because they got gold teeth and braid. They don't listen. You're not supposed to be scared of these guys. You're supposed to be having dominion. You're supposed to be connected to God. And if he chooses to let one of these fools take you out, excuse my language, then you with him then. You just with him. Like, no more garbage world. You know, man, I don't. Okay, so number 4. Like I said, never, ever, ever. And if you did, if you one of those guys, your wife cheated on you and you took her back, you need to reconsider that decision. The first argument that y'all have, the first time she disrespects you, then you should be like, you know what? I've been giving this some thought. Now, if you got to get your money right because, you're going to take a hit. But some of these women need to be socially dumped on their head. That's just a fact. They try to act like everything is us. You's a lie. It's a reason why some of y'all, my whole forearm, if you know what I'm talking about, will go through. Now, number 4 is Peggy Bundying. This is a term that I came up with. So if you hear it online from any of these dudes, you know that I came up with this. Peggy Bundying. What is Peggy Bundying? Peggy Bundying is when your kids are grown and either out the house or able to function on their own, able to be by themselves or with somebody else that's around that can assist. Peggy Bundying is when she still tries to sit around the house doing nothing. Like Peggy Bundy. Like, Al struggling. The kids don't need her as much as they did when they were young. And she just sitting around the house doing nothing. I wouldn't take that off my wife. Once my kids are all grown, I'm like, okay, well, okay, you can have a business out the house. But, I don't need you to work. I'll keep paying the bills, but I need you to contribute to make things easier for us down the line. You keep paying the bills because you don't want no woman to pay no bills because then they're going to start thinking and acting like a man. Don't let them pay no bills. You pay your own bills. Don't move no woman in. Let's say you're not married. Don't move these women in. Let them have their own place. Let them take care of themselves. And you take care of yourself. Pay your bills, man. If you can't pay your bills, go somewhere cheaper. Get rid of stuff. No, but that's what Peggy Bundying is, when she just sitting around doing nothing but her nails and hair and stuff like that. But the kids don't need her no more, or you don't have kids. If you don't have kids, you don't need her sitting around. Why you never take that off of them? If y'all are a couple with no kids, both of y'all should be working. You pay your own bills, but she should be contributing somehow. Like half her money should be going in to something that's going to benefit both of y'all. Now, number 5 is another asterisk. Because if you correct it, and let her argue as long as she correct it. If she keep doing it, do what I call give her the 3 strikes. 3 strikes you out. Like after you correct her, like she trying to get dominant behavior in public, like at church, at the store. She trying to give you a look like she running stuff. That stuff is not funny, man. This is a real life. Relationships are business. Like she giving you a look like a supervisor would do a peon peasant worker just under. Dominant behavior in public or at gatherings. Like when you go around your family, she go around her family, she trying to front you off. You correct it, she keep doing it, dump her on her head. Get rid of it. Now, number 6 is another asterisk, not following your lead. Again, this is something you want to try to correct. Do not put it on them. They shouldn't be making no decisions without your input. I don't care if y'all at a restaurant eating. She should be like, when they say, so, what can I get you today? She should look at you and let you tell him what you want first for yourself. And then she order for herself and the kids, the young kids. Like when your son start getting 16 and all that, he's getting into manhood. She should be letting him slowly become a man. Let him order his own food. Now I can see if she be like, so what do you want to have? You tell her and then she tell them. That's it just depends on y'all personality. But her just deciding what you eat, never let them do that. Her vagina is not worth it. It stinks. It bleeds. Excuse me, YouTube. I'm not trying to. It's not worth her dominating you. Because you can get the same result on your own. If you know what I mean. Number 7, flirting. Liking other guy. I'm not talking about you like a post, this, that, and that. She can like any post that's not derogatory or against you or against your relationship that she wants. I'm talking about liking somebody. I'm talking about she talking to this guy. She getting the warm fuzzies in her heart and mind for this dude. And you know it because you see that conversation. You say, never take that off of her. Like, what y'all got going? That's what y'all got going. Sometimes you can't always storm off. You are a man. You're not a kid. You're going to have to put stuff in its place. When she talking, sometimes you have to know when to keep going with them and when to cut them off. Like you let her know the first time she seemed like she flirting, you confront her like, look, I'm not taking this off of you. And if you've been taking it, be like, I'm not taking this off of you no more. Be a man. Y'all think being a man, y'all sizing other men up. That's weak. Your mindset, you shouldn't even want to fight, but you should have enough fight in you to fight when it's time. You shouldn't want to fight nobody. That's not doing anything to you. Like, these dudes be sizing other men up for no reason. Racist sizing up. Well, I think I can take these black guys. White dudes or black dudes do the same thing to white dudes. That's not manhood, man. That's not manhood. That's animal kingdom. We men, we have reasoning skills. You sizing dudes up. You don't look at this girl, you sizing them up. That's disrespect. You like a little kid, man. Go sit down somewhere. Walking around with long dreads and a beard, and you sizing up. Cut your hair. Cut your beard. You ain't. No. Number 8, asterisks. Male friends. Now, if she grew up with this guy, just make sure they never alone. Like, I don't care if you friends or not. You should not be alone with this guy ever. Only like if they're in the street, right, and his car's parked right there, that's no houses, no buildings, nowhere they can hide. They should never be alone. Conversation should be limited. Male friends or not, you not know. And make sure her male friends whatever your standard is, you make them adhere to your standard. If you're a man of God, you know what I mean. You don't let stuff that's not of God be all in the mix. I can't say everything I'm saying, but y'all know what these women be trying to do. Some of those guys y'all friends with, you need to keep him over there. And don't ever bring that to this house, ever. Because I can get my own Jollies off, or I can get somebody else to, don't take this stuff from them. Number 9, spending money, this is a long one, spending money you earned without telling you, or if you are paying all of the bills, blowing her money. She's not benefiting you. She's there to benefit you. We sticking with the Most High God. We sticking with what he said. And forget about these governments. Forget about these people who don't know what they're talking about. You didn't create the world, so we're not going by your standards. Paying, again, number 9 is spending money you earn without telling you, or if you are paying all the bills, blowing her money. See, I had to write this stuff down. Don't take this off of them. And this is not even an asterisk. Really it is. Once you correct them, and with them, you will have to be, I would say, 3 strikes. 3 strikes. If you've been letting her do it, start the countdown right now. Be like, listen, I pay all the bills for years or months or however long. You've been blowing your money. You've been blowing your money. It's, okay. So number 10 is talking that feminist-ish bull crap, but then leaning on your manhood. For one, we're going to eliminate all of that because we ain't with that. We not bringing that into our marriages, right? We not bringing that into our relationships, right? And in fact, somebody that strongly feel like that, let them shave off the side of their head or whatever. And nothing against none of you YouTube reviewers. Be fair with this. That's just a figure of speech. Like, I'm sure there's some good women somewhere that just chose to do that. But we not bringing that into our relationships. In our relationships, the man is to rule. The man is the strongest. The man is the dominant one. Why are you getting in relationships and you don't want to be the dominant one? That's for people who gonna do it right. And last but not least, number 11, what we added, physical fighting. She try to snatch you up. She try to scratch you. She try to punch you. She throw something at you out of anger. Your relationship is pretty much done. You can't let them get away. And this is not an asterisk. I told my wife a long time ago, something happened. I'm not going to we was boyfriend and girlfriend, something happened. I was a little thug back then. And I just wasn't, I didn't believe, I never believed, even when back then, I never believed in just beating on women. I had fights with girls when I was little, and I had a fight with a woman when I was grown, and I felt bad about it. This happened like right around the time my football career pretty much was over. And I was just mad at everybody. I was fighting guys. I was knocking guys out. I was giving guys punking heads back then. And one particular time, some other stuff happened. Like I was 22. Things happen. And so I said from this point on, I said, this ain't gonna happen no more. You know, and I said, from this point on, I told my wife, I said, if you ever try to fight me, I said, I'm done. That's when we was boyfriend and girlfriend. I said, we done. And to this day, I don't play that fighting stuff. I'm not finna fight no woman. I'm not gonna fight any woman, period. Only way I can see it is if, let's say, me and my wife get divorced and the new man trying to act like he tough and I'm beating him down. She try to help him. I'm gonna get her out the way. You know what I mean? Like it's even some situations with others. I'm not like this, like right here in Milwaukee. Guy gets into a fight with two sisters at a restaurant. And they pull out a gun and shoot him, and he almost died. Like he can't work. He's messed all up. So there's some situations where you got to understand what you're dealing with. Like sometimes you're going to have to defend yourself. You don't just say, I'm not defending myself. There's not a situation that can arise where you have to defend yourself against a woman. Sometimes you have to, like there's situations like what happened with him, for instance. They get to fighting. He had to defend himself. And they shot him. So don't be out here to a woman try to rob you, girl try to rob you, and you won't do what you would do to a guy if he tried to rob you. Don't be one of them. Because these women in Milwaukee, they fight like men. And they'll shoot you. So what you gonna do? Oh, she's a woman. She done knocked you out, you snoring. Have y'all ever knocked anybody out? And they, you know, when you get a really good knockout punch on somebody, or their arm gets stuck in the air like this. No. That's why you don't tolerate it. Because you're stronger than them in most cases. So don't tolerate it at all. If she attacks you, especially if she called the police on you and you know you ain't do nothing to her, and she attacked you because you got another woman or you, whatever reason may be, get her butt locked up and don't deal with her no more. Don't do it. It's over and done with. But on that, we're going to close. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Thank you for watching. Keep tuning in for more videos. I probably make maybe one or two more today. Tomorrow, probably, I don't know. Let's focus on today. But make sure you hit the like button on this one. And I ask those who are in charge of this video, I ask you to be fair about this. I was being fair with the things that I mentioned. I didn't violate community guidelines. I ask that you would recommend this video, and I thank you for recommending this video. And I really pray that you get blessed when, like, especially with my spiritual videos. I pray that those in charge of these videos, they get blessed. Because this world, we all been altered by the things we learn on a day-to-day basis. But I do want to thank YouTube. And I want to thank those of you that will watch this video and keep tuning in for more videos.